It's actually Miss Feduska, but I am Miss Angelo in this class because it's easier for the children to remember because it's angel with an O on the end of it, right? This is for ITL 510, and we're doing our read aloud. One of my favorite books, I'm Building a Robot. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, this is by Martin Kelly, and the illustrations are by Jenny Haynes. The illustrations are the person that drew the funny picture. And the nice thing about reading is, you know what you should always do? It's like looking at a treasure box. Sometimes it's fun to look around the box before you open it and see what you think might be inside. So let's look around here. Well, it says, amazing, pull the ribbon. But this is a book. Why would there be a ribbon? I don't understand.
Because I've seen it before.
There's a robot dog. Maybe we'll see a dog in here. There's only one way to see the amazing robot appear piece by piece. Pull the handle and then open this book.
Dog. That's the...
All right, here we go. I'm building me a robot with big cast iron feet.
Whoa.
Clunk, clunk.
Wait.
Do you know what cast iron is?
What?
Cast iron is a very, very heavy metal. So when you think about a robot, he probably walks clunk, clunk, and the metal will make a very clunky sound. And there is our ribbon. There are our feet. This guy's got a lot of good tools, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe it's his dad's tools. Hey.
I'm building me a robot with 2 hinges for knees and big cast iron feet. Squeak, squeak, clunk, clunk. So it looks like the hinges for knees, see, you have hinges in your knees, that's why we can go like this. The hinges squeak, and there's our knees with our second ribbon. I'm building me a robot with an oil can for hips, 2 hinges for knees, and big cast iron feet. So see, he's building up from the ground. There is his oil can for hips. These are your hips right here. And you know what noises it makes now? Slip, slip, whee! Squeak, squeak! Clunk, clunk! Why don't you guys help me with the clunk, clunk part? Okay, let's try the noises again. I'll do the other ones, and we'll all say clunk, clunk. Ready? Our robot right now says, slip, slip, whee! Squeak, squeak! Clunk, clunk! Very good. What's it gonna be next? What's above your hips?
The waist.
Our tummy. Maybe it'll be the tummy. I'm building me a robot with a toaster for a belly, an oil can for hips, 2 hinges for knees, and big cast iron feet. We were right. It's the belly. And you know what it says now? Because it's a toaster. And you know what happens with a toaster? Very good. Ding, pop, pop. So the little noise goes, so you know the toast's done, and then the toast pops up, right? Yum, and then we put butter and jelly on it. It's so, sorry, I didn't have lunch
When
yet.
it comes up and says,
Pop, pop, slip, slip, whee! Squeak, squeak, clunk, clunk. Very good. You guys are helping a lot. So now we have a toaster, an oil can, hinges, big cast iron feet, and
Your body, like your boat.
what?
yes.
My book is falling apart.
Maybe it's supposed to be to go like
It's
that.
okay, I'll just hold it this way. I'm building me a what? Robot! With an alarm clock heart. Tick, 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 tick. A toaster for a belly, an oil can for hips, 2 hinges for knees, and big cast iron feet. And you know what our noise is now? Because it's an alarm
Ring,
clock?
ring, ring.
That was weird. It just rang right when I was about to say, ring. Maybe Miss Colbert planned that. Okay, so we got ring, ding, pop, pop, slip, slip, whee! Squeak, squeak,
Cluck,
clunk,
cluck.
What's gonna be next?
The head.
What would be good for a head? Anybody have any idea?
A
Raise your
microwave.
hand if you have an idea
microwave.
as to what would be a good
A
thing to
TV.
do.
A TV. A TV.
We're not yelling out, are we?
TV.
Araya?
A TV.
Think maybe a TV? I think maybe. Araya's brilliant! Look at our robot. I'm building me a robot with a what? TV for a head, an alarm clock heart, a toaster for a belly, an oil can for hips, 2 hinges for knees, and big cast iron feet.
There's a puppy
Oh.
back.
We got a lot of noises now. Are you
Wait.
ready?
I know.
You know what the TV says? We're adding a new noise. Babble, babble, babble. Ring, ding, pop, pop. Slip, slip, whee. Squeak, squeak. Clunk. Let's do our noises again. Let's do our noises again. Any of the noises that you can remember, let's do it together, okay? We start with our TV, which says, babble, babble, babble. Ring, ding, pop, pop. Slip, slip, whee. Squeak, squeak. Clunk, clunk.
Okay, that's puppy. Teacher needs to
But
ask us
before
a
we reach the end, I think my robot needs what rhymes. Raise your hand if you know something that rhymes with end. With end.
Hand.
Go ahead.
A robot dog. Robot dog.
What rhymes with end, though?
Hand.
Malachi?
Arms.
Huh?
Arms.
Arms? Not quite.
Hand.
Yes, Lyle?
Hand.
Hand? That does rhyme. But we're saying the robot needs a friend. Very good.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not hear. I think my robot needs a friend. And now, guess what the dog says? Sproing, sproing, woof, woof. What part of the dog do you think is making the noise? Sproing, sproing. Malachi?
The tail.
The tail. It's on, look, it's on little spring thingies. And it's going sproing, sproing, woof, woof. And they all lived
Happy
ever after. Okay, now, what do we find out when we open this book? What do we find out?
Rabbit.
We found out, oh no, I mean about the story. In the story, we find out all the different ways you can build something just from old stuff you have lying around the house. Has anybody, raise your hand if you've built something or made something just from stuff that maybe your family has lying around. Carson, what'd you make?
We made toilet paper round.
Oh yeah, so that you could see how things move. I think that was a science lesson, wasn't it?
Mhm.
That was a cool idea, Miss Colbert. Okay.
Hold this right here.
We built
Hold it tight.
a
Go ahead.
robot
Okay, hold it tight. Keep looking at Miss Angela. Don't let
that serves ice cream.
You built a robot that makes ice cream or turns ice cream like that. What'd you build it out of? What do you think we could build that out of, huh? We made a motor and a big bowl, right? What did you build, Ryan?
Me and my mom, all of us, we made a humongous tent.
A humongous tent out of what?
Blankets and sticks and bows.
We can
That's what
always
I
make.
also did.
Making forts out of blankets and sticks and stuff is really fun too. Yes,
And
Eli?
I made it. I made it a playhouse with a little office.
Yeah, a little office.
Yeah.
Yes.
I made a tall house with my bed stick together.
See, it starts out with a bed and you can turn it into a house. You can do amazing things with stuff you have around the house. Now I want to ask you a question. What do you think?
Pick me.
What do we know about, we'll get back to it. What do we know about this boy? What do we think we know about his personality? Malachi?
Building a boat.
Do we think he's smart?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do we think he's curious about how he can put things together?
Yeah.
What else do we know about him?
He's really smart.
He sure knows how to use tools, huh? Attaching all those things
Maybe
together?
his dad showed him.
Maybe. That'd be nice. Okay, what did you make, Ryan? What did you want to say?
I wanted to say I actually used a McDonald's box by making a toy house.
Really? With a McDonald's box?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. You know, recycling, that sort of thing is always a good idea, especially if you make something. And that's another thing we know about our boy. He is creative, right?
I know what.
Go ahead, Justin.
One time I made a house for my toys out of a box.
Yeah? You guys made a lot of houses, didn't you, boys and girls?
Have one more.
Yeah, I
Yes,
know
go
one.
ahead. Let's let everybody have one turn.
I wrote my name on something and I made my little office.
You made an office too? What kind of work do you do in your office?
I do home.
Homework. Excellent girl. Can I come back and read you guys a story sometime?
Yeah.
How about tomorrow?
Oh, go ahead.
How about Saturday or Friday?
I
Go ahead. Molly's talking.
I have two of them.
Okay.